Hi, I'm Emily and I'm going to spill the tea about my time in the villa. Entering as a bombshell, getting to meet all the boys first was unreal. When the girls were watching the date with the boys, honestly, it was such a frosty entrance. The girls were not too happy, and also what the boys said about them. So it was a bit awkward vibes walking in. If I didn't get invited to the sleepover, I think things with Conor may have been slightly different. Toni and Megan would have still been on. Obviously everything happens for a reason and it worked out well for the time being. When I got back into the villa, watching Conor and Megan go from sort of having one chat a day to cuddling all day every day, being joined to the hip, him doing things for her I wanted him to do for me was obviously not the nicest feeling in the world. So when I first entered the villa as a bombshell, me and Toni were actually sat opposite each other and we kept clocking eyes. Seeing all the girls on the balcony before Casa was cruel. They obviously all looked absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, it wasn't fun, I gotta be honest. Honestly, all the brunettes I thought were gonna be Tommy's type, but then when he brought back, blonde, I was quite taken back, to be honest. Toni returning from Casa with Lucy was obviously not a nice feeling at all, especially because I thought our connection was stronger. I actually wasn't too surprised when Maya said I was dumped after the recoupling. There was loads of twists and turns this season, so I was sort of prepared to go home if Toni come back with someone. So obviously I heard Toni called me boring. Yeah, she was just having a bad week, Toni, I think. Anything I did irritated her, I think, when we were arguing. More and more things were coming out that just made no sense. So my favourite challenge, surprisingly, was the heart rate challenge. I never thought I'd say that and I didn't think I'd enjoy it at all. But all us girls were hyping each other up. We all looked amazing in our little lingerie. And yeah, it was nice. In Snog, Marry, Pie. I was expecting the one pie from Conor, in fairness. Harry was a bit of a surprise, and obviously his justification as well was, where's that come from? I always thought we were quite friendly. Looking back to Casa, no, I wouldn't have done anything differently. I spoke to all the boys were lovely, but from my point of view, it didn't beat the connection I had with Toni. So the first island I'll probably DM when they come out. Meg and Helena, add them to a group chat with Megan and Alima, I think. My experience in one word was unreal. If I could go back, I'd couple up probably with Harrison. So I'm rooting for Meg and Dijon, and I'm also actually really rooting for Yaz and Jamie. I think they're such a nice new little couple, really brought a side out of Yaz that I love.